What is it? Are we fighting Godzilla now? That's pretty much the only thing we got left at this point. What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Passing the great vibes from on high. It is your boy DarkHorse Ride. And I don't know what to say for this episode, but welcome back to yet another one of Death Stranding 2. And I say that I don't know what to say about this episode because based off of the events of the previous episode, part number 17, I don't know whether or not to count this as a semi-finale or the finale for itself. All I know as of this moment in time is that a lot of stuff jumped off in the previous episode. According to my game data, we are like 92% done with this game. So it's kind of like it's in the middle right now. All I can really say as of this moment is that there is something important that needs to happen right now, and I don't know if it's going to be the last ditch effort before the final battle or if it's actually going to be the final battle. So we'll just have to wait and see once we get inside this game. Now, as usual, if you have not seen any of the previous episodes, especially the previous episode, I highly suggest going ahead and checking that out. Especially now because I'm going to go ahead and say this, but I am not going to talk about what happened in the previous episode because so many different things happened that if I try to sit here and try to fit all of it, I'm going to ramble on for probably like 5 to 10 minutes. And I don't want to do that. All I'm going to tell you is that a lot of stuff happened. And I can tell you people that are involved, but that's it. That's all I can really say. It involves the president. It involves Higgs. It involves, believe it or not, Die-Hardman. Okay. Because he pulled up just randomly in the previous episode. Sorry if that's a spoiler alert, but still, go check it out. We got some very important details concerning Amelie and Tomorrow. And Sam, which I think happened more so at the beginning of the episode, but still, either way. That's all I can really say at this moment in time. All I'm going to tell you again is go and check out the previous episode because it's very crucial to this part. Whether it's the semi-finale or the finale, it is going to be very crucial for this part. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to go ahead and get started with this because I'm super excited to jump into this, whatever may come for this episode. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. You guys already know what to do. Go ahead, grab yourself some snacks, kick back. I don't even really know if I should tell you to relax because it's just, there's so much stuff that's probably about to happen. But either way, get yourself some snacks, relax, get hyped, whatever you want to do. We're just going to go ahead and jump into this episode and see what is in store for us. I'm legit just so excited right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm going to stop talking about it. All right, you guys, after playing around for probably the last like almost 10 minutes with my gear and stuff like that, I think it's finally time to kind of give you guys essentially the rundown of what happened in the previous episode. And I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible just because of the fact that I don't want to hold this episode up too much longer. So here we go as to what we are about to undertake in this mission. So as you guys can see in the top left corner, it says rescue Tomorrow and prevent the last stranding. So just for the last few minutes, again, if you have not seen the previous episode, part number 17, again, this is going to be a whole lot of crucial details here that you're going to miss out on. So I highly suggest you going to check it out. So you can either listen or get spoiled with whatever I'm about to say right now because it all pertains to the details of this and the gameplay you're about to watch. So go check out 17. This is your last warning. Okay. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. But anyways, let me continue what I was talking about before I gave you guys the spoiler warning. So essentially, in the last few minutes of the previous episode, Higgs got onto the ship by controlling the samurai suit of armor or whatever and kidnapped Tomorrow. Why he kidnapped Tomorrow? Because he's still trying to trigger the last stranding. And I know a lot of you are probably wondering, how will he be able to do that? Well, again, this is one of those crucial details that I feel like unless you want to get spoiled, go check out the previous episode. But the thing is, Tomorrow is Sam's actual daughter. And I know that's a bombshell, but see, the thing with that is I don't know all the details when it comes to that. I don't know if it's Lucy's baby or some other random child, because they said a detail in the game was that they had to give off let's just say some fluids when they signed up with Bridges. But either way, that being besides the point, Tomorrow is actually Sam's daughter. And see, the thing is, since since she is Sam's daughter, she, by some retrospect, holds the same type of, I guess you could say, DNA, or I guess you could say connection in some way, shape, or form that Sam would have with Amelie. But because I believe Amelie severed her connection to Sam in the previous game, despite how close they were, it kind of eliminated him from being able to access that, or Higgs being able to do that. Or maybe he's just using that Tomorrow thing as a front to bring Sam there, because he actually does hold the connection. But if he gave him that detail about Tomorrow being his baby, or not his baby but his daughter, then it's like he could kind of force his way in because of the connection he has. Either way, I'm not sure yet. Of course, we got to get through this game, but either way, so he's kidnapped her because of that reason, and because of that connection she has to Amelie through Sam as well. It's likely, or what they said was, she's also a sort of, what they call it, an extinction entity, another EE, just like Amelie was. So Higgs is gonna use her to basically, I guess, unlock the beach that Amelie sealed off and was trying to hold back the last Stranding, and he's gonna try to trigger it that way. And so our current objective is we are heading back to the plate gate that leads back to Mexico. And of course, at this very crucial moment, the tar currents are acting up, so as a last ditch effort, we're heading back to the plate gate on foot. Or I guess in this case, not on foot, because I'm probably going to use the, not probably, but I plan on using the what do you call it, the coffin. But we are going to have to cross through some very treacherous territory. Case in point, from right here, we can kind of cut through here in this little small patch. Right here, go up here, and then go over here, and then go all the way over here. I believe this is, no, I was about to say I believe this is around Hartman's lab, but that's all the way over there. But either way, we can get back to this the F5 East Distribution Center, and then we can kind of do one of two things. In this case, we can either go all the way around right here, because of course the coffin board doesn't work outside the network. We can go all the way up right here, cut up here, or go all the way around here and do that stuff. But no, see, the thing is, whether or not Tomorrow is actually my daughter or not, I'm not gonna play with that. So I'm gonna take the risk, and we're gonna cut right here where the F5 East Distribution Center is, and we're gonna cut through these mountain range and just hike our way through here till we get right here. Now, is this gonna be a good idea? Honestly, no, because as you can see, and I didn't even see this beforehand, as you can see, this is the BT area. And the only way to probably get around this is if we cut, say, like down here or something like that. But even then, if we try to go around here, there's still this little area right here. So if I got to deal with a BT area, I might as well just cut through right here with this, and then just cut up here that way so we can get there. And so with all that being said, like I said in the intro, I have no idea whether or not this is going to be the semi-finale or the finale. But if I do end up, if they say something about it being, say, like the last time we can do anything, then I might just go ahead and record all of this and then split this into two parts. I don't know. I don't know just yet. You guys will know once this video actually comes out in and of itself. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And also, before we get started with this as well, something popped up on the social strand service. It was this. It said, Lou and me will be happy here. I finally found the perfect place, far from the UCA, near the Mexican border, and outside the Cairo network. No one will find us here. Lou and I will be able to live in peace at last. Now, this is not a memory. This is something that popped up on our timeline. And so it's labeled as H. Who is H? I don't think it's supposed to mean Higgs, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it meant Higgs, and it's freaking me out a little bit as to why it's labeled as H. because that's the only other person with the name H that we know of. And of course, we're gonna have to cut through yet another area without any Cairo coverage later on, but we're probably just gonna ride all that out, cross all this landscape over here. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. But yeah, I wonder who H is, because it's not fragile. Nobody else, I think, has an initial for H other than Higgs. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. Maybe we'll get some clarification about that once we get there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I need to go rescue my child from this maniac. I already lost one child. I'm not going to lose tomorrow, too. One more thing. I plotted out my stuff, but I do want to say we did get another little toy for us at the end of the last episode. We got the battle guitar, which for those of you who are uncertain as to what this is also the same guitar that that Higgs uses in several of the episodes. The same one that lit us on fire. Also, by the way. So yeah, I'm very excited to utilize that. As you can see, it does have its stipulations. I said it does have its stipulations. Of course, we can't use the thing that fired on us. We can use that on mechs and BTs to kind of help us out. But we can't use it on humans because it would be lethal to humans. But we can use the axe because that's non-lethal. And although the axe is ineffective against BTs, it is effective against mechs. So yeah, I'm looking very much forward to using that in a later addition to this game. But we'll get there once we get there. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And here comes the copyright music. So I'll see you guys in a little bit unless something interesting happens as per usual. And we are now inside. Finally, of the BT area. I was starting to get kind of worried for a second, thinking that the rain wasn't gonna, that the BTs weren't gonna come. Kind of wish I was right. Not gonna front. On the bright side of this, I will say, the atmosphere is a little bit less terrifying because of the fact of last time I was here, it was a blood red sky and dark. So I don't really know exactly why it didn't do that this time, but I'm not complaining about it. I'll take it. And at this point, I think I'm far enough away where I won't get affected by anything, and now I'm in the chiral network, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the coffin board. How? Oh no! Yeah, see, you think this is gonna affect me, but it's really not. What is that? Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. It's multiple? Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. I'm gonna keep on pushing. Nope. Luckily, coffin board doesn't get affected by all this tar and stuff, because it floats on tar. Yep, nope, stay right over there. Stay right over there. Stay right over there. Stay right over there. Brother, dearest. No, I'm not trying to fight that. And then I'm pretty sure if this game does the same thing like it did in the last one, I'm probably going to have to fight something big once I start getting closer towards the plate gate or before the plate gate. So it's like, I'm not going to play with y'all. I'm not. Another thing from H. Lou just keeps growing on solids already. And of course, to grow up strong and healthy, we found happiness. We aren't going to let anyone take it away from us. Again. H. Is that Higgs? Is he just messing with us by sending us this? I don't know. But all I know is that H is... I don't know if they're messing with me or not. But I know we'll figure it out soon enough. Okay. We've made it to the plate gate, and here we go with my duplicate. Wait a minute. Question. Oh, never mind. I was just about to ask. If the plate gates, if the tar currents are affected... Hold up.
Sam, we've got some updates on the disturbances in the tar currents.
Mm-hmm.
The point of greatest instability appears to be not too far from the site you linked up at the very beginning of your journey, in the vicinity of Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Corallium levels are well outside the normal range, and I'm willing to bet there's something of interest to be found there.
Like
For
what?
instance, we've also received reports of a giant shadow.
Oh,
I've marked the
boy.
location on your map. Proceed there as soon as you can.
I told
Sam,
you.
be advised that the anomaly is growing larger. Left unchecked, it's unclear what wider impact this might have. We also won't be able to travel to the beach until the issue is resolved. You're the only one we can turn to. Get moving and sort this out.
I literally just called it. I just said that we're probably gonna have to deal with something once we start getting closer.
The sky. I have a tremendously bad feeling about this. We had better hurry, Sam.
Yeah, because this looks like we're underwater. Wait, is this part of the last Stranding? Is it like turning into the beach in a sense?
There we go.
Lou's favorite toy. H. Again. Who is H? Dang, it's crazy, bro. This path that we walked and rode on for so long. Well, not for so long, but that we rode on so long ago. In the first few episodes. Now we're going back. Alright. So now we're in one... Well, now we're in between the two destinations. Between the big BT or shadow or whatever they want to call it. That they keep saying is growing larger. We're between that and another area with the BTs, as you can see on the map. We have to cross through this area, well, I guess you could say this area, to get towards the river, and then once we get there, we can get to the big BT. I may need to get me another, what do you call it? Is there a place close by? If I have to, I can always stop by Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Even if I have to walk there. What the heck? A gate quake measuring 3 on the G scale has occurred. No, that didn't happen for nothing. What just happened just now? That didn't happen for nothing. And then it's like it didn't make any noise or anything like that. It's like something is trying to burst through the surface in a sense, you know?
Gate quake?
There we go.
Quick, Sam. We need to pick up the pace.
That's the second one. What do you mean is that one a gate quake? That's the second one that happened. Doll man. Oh, it increased in intensity. The other one was a 3. This one's a 5. Come on, we need to pick up the pace. Okay then. Detach. Let's ride. Even though it's gonna be like right here in the next few seconds. Oh, what is it? Are we fighting Godzilla now? That's pretty much the only thing we got left at this point. Nope. It's a giant crab. My favorite food, and I have to fight it now.
This thing must be the cause of the recent disruption to the tar currents. Look at the size of it.
Oh my
You're ready for
gosh.
this, Sam.
How do you prepare yourself for this, doll man? Please explain that logic. Okay, I see the weak points right there, the legs. I see it right now. I see the vision. And also, I forgot to mention. Yeah. We can use this. It requires chiral crystals, but we can make it work. Are you serious? So I'm assuming we gotta put on the oxygen mask for this fight because you guys figured we didn't utilize it enough during the game. Let's just go ahead and put it on during this fight. And luckily, I picked up a whole lot of crypto biotes on the way here. 47 to be precise, apparently. So now I gotta do all this movement. Oh, that's a cool little detail. It's pushing down the, what do you call them? The buildings with its legs. Well, I guess we're gonna have to use rockets then, because it doesn't seem like the guitar is actually working. Yeah. Because I know that's the weak spot.
Sam, look closely. See those reddish areas on its body? I suspect they may be its weak points.
I know you're not. I know you're not sitting here talking about firing at the legs now.
Just like that, Sam.
No, not those again.
Its weak point.
No, not those again. Not those again. Not those again. Not those again. I remember these from the last game. No. Okay. So now that those are out the way, we can go back to eliminating. Boom. Oh, these grenade launchers, these, what do you call them, launchers are actually doing a lot more work than I thought they would, I'm gonna be honest. But, now that we've used all these bullets, I'm gonna go to using these. Yep, light them up, light them up. Can I hit these legs? Why do I feel like I just saw something touch the ground just now? Wait a minute, I thought I had a multi-rocket launcher. Oh, I got rid of the quadruple launcher. That's what it was. Oh, crapples. I'm glad I won't be eliminating everything out of my inventory. Woo! Yeah, he just really don't like me. It sure did, but guess what? It don't matter. Got me another rocket launcher. Oh, no. If you don't get that Cthulhu hand away from me. Yup. Oh no, here they come back. The exploders. Oh, one left. Oh, the top of the head, top of the head, top of the head. I see it. I see the vision. As long as I'm hitting a weak spot, it don't really matter. And I'm not hitting a weak spot, I'm hitting that pole. Oh, you want to throw something at me? Not the one I want, but still good nonetheless. I'll take it.
Watch out, Sam. I think it's about to try something.
Like, try something like what? What is it firing? Chiral cinders! Wait a minute. Can I utilize my friend here? I don't know why I didn't think about this until just that. You're lying. You're lying. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be in the special weapons. I can. Get him, Octo! Come to your master. Yes! Did you? No, you didn't. Oh my god. Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. I was worried about Octo and somebody summoning a dolphin buddy as well. That's right. Get him, Octo. Get him, Octo. Look at God. Won't he do it? Oh, now he want to run. Now he want to run. No. You should have pulled up in the first place. It's too late for that. Oh, yeah. We almost there. Boom. Can we do it before we empty this clip out? Yes, we can. Come on. Why do y'all feel the need to step to me like this, bro? I be thinking on my feet when it comes to this game. Oh, yeah. Boom. And as much as I want to make a crab legs joke right now, I would not eat those crab legs. With how rotten they look, with from being covered in all that tar and stuff like that. I wonder if you could have captured that with an EX grenade.
Sam. Honestly, to take down such a massive monstrosity is an incredible feat. I can only assume that the disturbances in the tar currents will now start to subside. But we don't have time to waste. We need to get to your shelter as quickly as possible.
Of course we do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get all my chiral stuff back. What does that say? Is that my, what you call it? Is that my coffin? It is. Ooh, the durability is crap. But luckily, the, what you call it, has gone down. The rain and stuff like that. Offload. Unusables. There we go. Because I know I got quite a few of those. Look at all this beautiful stuff on the ground right here. Don't mind me, I'm gonna collect all this stuff and then I'll get my coffin and head to the destination. What now?
Brilliant work, Sam. On a different subject, about APAS 4000. We used the drawbridge Cupid and had a go at digging through the relevant records. Our search yielded an explanation as to how they managed to construct their servers on the beach. They mathematically predicted a point where the tar currents intersected with the beach and dispatched cargo ships with the necessary materials along this route. We also acquired the data for the special propulsion system needed to make the trip. Now rest assured, we've already begun the work of retrofitting this system to the DHV Magellan's own components. Once we're finished, we'll have the ability to travel to and from any beach we please. Wherever Higgs goes, we should be able to follow. That said, to reach a beach of your choosing, you need an item with a strong connection to the place.
Which is why
Higgs
we're going.
has Amelie's Kipu and Dreamcatcher in his possession, as I recall. Either would have served as a sufficient connection to both you and her. Higgs is single-minded in his obsession. He only cares about you and Amelie. That's not enough, though. As you know only too well, emotions alone don't amount to a powerful connection.
Yeah.
Just like how communicating with someone via hologram is no substitute for being able to reach out and touch their actual heart.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, you need something physical, a tangible object that binds you to Amelie. There must be something suitable in your shelter, and that's exactly what we need you to find. With it, we'll be able to follow Higgs to the beach. Higgs is hell-bent on triggering the last Stranding, and we don't have much time until he does. We're working as quickly as we can to get the ship's engines ready. But you, Sam, you need to get us the key to unlock the beach the bastards fled to, before it's too late. At the very least, the tar currents appear to have calmed down somewhat. The DHV Magellan can travel to your position without issue.
But
We'll
after
link
that,
up with you at your shelter.
what else do we have that would be a good connection to Higgs? I'm not Higgs, to Amelie. Because I knew about the Kipu, knew about the Dreamcatcher, and he's saying he has both of those. So the only other thing I would be able to say that has some sort of connection to Amelie would be either a picture or her cord, her umbilical cord that Jedman gave to us at the end of the last game, or that he used to connect it 2 in this game. I can't remember. Either way, we'll find out once we get there. I'm gonna drop some stuff off here, and then also drop some stuff off here. Also get ourselves some new stuff, and then I will be on my way to the shelter and whatnot. All right, so I've restocked on ammo, kind of revamped my gear a little bit more. Now it's time to head home. And of course I am gonna dodge these little nincompoops right here because I don't feel like dealing with y'all. But either way, still, let's go ahead. What now?
Sam, this is Tarman.
What now, man?
Fragile is still suffering from the effects of jump shock. Nevertheless, we can't do this without her assistance. She'll lead the way by identifying the specific beach we need to reach. All doom sufferers aboard the ship will then harness their powers to help perform the jump and reduce the strain on her as much as possible. Now, while it's true that Fragile and Higgs are no strangers to one another, the success of this jump ultimately hinges on the strength of the connection between her and you. It needs to be unbreakable. You and Fragile must ensure your Ka and Ha are linked by a connection that will withstand any and all strain.
Hold up. What are you trying to say right now, Tarman? Actually, no. What is this game trying to say? That's what I want to know. Don't do no crazy mess. Don't do no crazy mess to me right now. Don't make me freak out. Actually, no. Make me freak out, but in what way are you about to make me freak out? I guess is my question. Well, I guess we'll have to find out and see. It's gonna be a surprise for all of us, I'm sure. I swear, Higgs, this better not be you. Cause why does H keep popping up? Lou always smiles when I've got camera in hand, but the very best smile is saved for when we take a photo together. I'm never going to forget it, even without the photos. It'll stay with me forever. Is it like his? Does it stand for Ha? Like Ha and Ka and whatnot? I don't know. That's just something about that. It ain't sitting right with me. The whole H thing. I feel like it's Higgs just messing with us, but guess this is the moment of truth because somebody's taking these photos. See if I can't get these last little bit of bios right now. No. We came here with it. We leaving with it. And here we go. Back where it all started, you guys. What is it talking about? Examine. Open the door. Thank you. Oh man, this is legit where it all started, back in episode 1. Get enlisted by Fragile to link up Mexico before we undertook the journey of a lifetime. Also, did we just walk downstairs? Immerse yourself in your memories. I knew you. You about to make me cuss, you dirty. Oof. What did you say? Sam, it's me, Higgs. Your life in this shelter, it's all in the past. About it all you want, there's no going back, so why don't you content yourself with your photos and memories while you can? After all, even they won't survive the last stranding. I took the liberty of using the chiral network to hack into your shelter and share a few... Okay, I got something for you. Few choice picks with you. No need to thank me. I'm just nice like that. See you soon, Sam. You know what? Since you got jokes, guess what? I'll give you all the likes and attention that you want. 21. 21? I'm sorry, I had to pull it off. You want the attention? Cool. You've got it. Well, I guess we can't go downstairs with the coffin board, but I guess this is goodbye, coffin board. We had a good journey while it lasted. I know you only came like halfway through, but I enjoyed our time together, even though it's not the same one. that I had at the start of it. Either way, still. Now, it's time to deal with this menace. And I knew it. I figured, like, when the person was sending these messages, because all it said was H. And I was like, we don't really know anybody else, not that I remember, that would be sending us, someone important at least. We didn't know anyone else that would probably be sending us any sorts of stuff with the letter H. For my shelter, nonetheless. Because Hartman's on the ship. Die-Hardman would probably DH. So all that left was Higgs. Dirty mech. Or I guess the new term nowadays, dirty clanker. Oh my goodness. Since he's a robot. Dirty clanker. Why is that theme just like the biggest thing for this? I don't know why. Huh? Oh, he's just imagining this. Oh, he's just imagining this. This is not real. Oh, my baby. I've missed you so much, my child. If only you were real. I'm not even a parent in like real life, I mean. But I've seen people, I mean, like when this game first came out, people were saying stuff like how even though they know it's a game, just understanding, like being a parent and everything, they kind of felt the emotions that went into this game. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, that was essentially like his way of letting go in a sense. I figured as much. Huh? Or maybe his memories are just flooding back at the moment. Yeah, his memories are just flooding back. Oh, Higgs. Oh, when I get my hands on you, bro. When I get my hands on you. And I know this is supposed to be a sentimental moment, but... Oh. I genuinely miss that child, bro. Like after going through this entire journey and then understanding like what exactly happened, I genuinely miss that baby. I genuinely miss Lou, bro. What the heck? Oh, that scared the mess out of me just now. Seriously, where's my baby? Are they upstairs? Wait a minute. Examine. Why did I say examine? Oh, yeah. That was like one of the first scenes we got inside this game. Of Lou pushing the little cart.
That belongs to you, doesn't it? I doubt that it held any meaning for Amelie.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to be finding the picture that, or not the picture, but something that held meaning. That's what it was. I was like, why are we in here right now?
Is that?
It's Bridget or Amelie.
Yeah.
Yes. This photo of Amelie, or Bridget, should serve as a tie to the quipu she wore, meaning we should be able to use it to connect to the quipu in Higgs's possession as well. Yes. This is exactly what we need, Sam.
Can we take the gun with us? Come on, Sam. Why you ain't taking the gun with you? Oh, yeah, that was all in his head. He was just reminiscing on the memories and whatnot.
Sam, with what you've found, we should be able to determine which beach Higgs ran off to. Hurry back to the ship. It's time we took the fight to Higgs.
Find an item in shelter that has a connection. Return to the DHV Magellan. I'm telling you guys right now, if they give us a choice,
I'm going to go down without a fight, Sam. Do whatever it takes to save tomorrow.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, if they give me a choice, I'm talking about if they take us to like the whatchamacallit room to get us rest, I'm probably going to cut the episode right here. Because I know this entire battle is going to be like long. I know it's going to be long. I mean, the final episode is going to be long. Because I remember the finale for the first game was like 2 hours. So I had to play this very carefully right now. And now it has officially been confirmed. My combat is higher than my stealth. I don't know whether to be happy about that or not. Dang, I must have had him drinking too much water. My man had to go to the bathroom before we did anything. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Dang, I got 119 chiral crystals out of that shower.
Sam, it's Die-Hardman. The DHV Magellan can get underway at any time, but we'll need everyone to work together to make it happen. When you're ready to depart, come and join us on the bridge.
Sam, when you come to the bridge, be sure to bring your BB pod with you. We have to pray it still has a strong connection to Emily.
And that was the end of episode 14. So that means episode 15 is going to be... It's about to be lit. I can already tell you that right now. I don't know whether or not to cut it off right here. Because it's like... If we're going straight to that beach, I feel like we're basically going to be doing this just like... We're basically going to be just like in this. Let me look and see how long we got from this game. I mean, how much longer we got when it comes to this game, when it comes to the chapter we just finished. Okay, so after doing like a few minutes of research, I'm going to say that as of this moment in time, we have roughly like maybe 2 hours between, because we just finished 14. So we have roughly like 2 hours. That is downloads and uploads, excuse me. We roughly have 2 hours between 15 to the last chapter, which is like chapter 17. It says 2 to 3 hours, and knowing me, I'm probably might do this in like 2.5. So pretty much it's probably gonna be the same length as the last finale for the first game for me. I would say, if I had to take a guess, because I know it's probably gonna be very cutscene heavy and all that stuff, which I don't have no problem with that if I get to enjoy the story, but I just mean in general, I feel like that's what's going to happen. But either way, oh man, this is it. This is it. This is it. We get to deal with Higgs. And I guess my question is, I wonder how they're going to end this, because if they end it open-ended, that means there might be a Death Stranding 3. And if there is plan for a future Death Stranding 3, I'm here for it. You know, I will come back to it if they decide to do it. But I have to see how this game ends. Thankfully, I have not seen any of the endings or anybody really posting this too much when it comes to this. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. So I'm not going to get spoiled, or hopefully I won't get spoiled by it. And if you do spoil me by it, I hope you get banned off of whatever service that you're probably watching this on, because you're wrong for that. Okay, I know that's mean to say, but for real, come on, guys. It's like it's a spoiler. it's a game that everybody's supposed to enjoy. There's no need to spoil it. There really is no need to spoil it. So yeah. But either way, still, um, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to deal with Higgs. I'm ready to get this whole entire matter with tomorrow straightened out. I really want to see what's gonna happen beyond that. And so, oh man, I can't even really describe it. I can't even really describe it. And I'm pretty sure this video is gonna be mad short because of the fact of most of my footage is gonna be of me like traveling across Australia, and nothing really happened besides the one thing with the BTs, and then the other amount of footage is basically the talking that I did with Tarman, and then the boss battle with the giant crab. Which I still can, for the life of me, cannot remember the actual name of those crabs. It's like an actual crab, that looks like that has those long legs. I feel like it's some sort of like I don't even want to say the type of crab that I believe it is. I feel like I remember it being some sort of like Japanese type crab because I think it's found like on those coasts, but I could just be wrong about that entirely. Let me look it up real quick so I can be absolutely sure. Oh, I was close. I said a Japanese king crab. It's actually referred to as a Japanese spider crab. That's what it is. I knew I remembered it being some sort of like Japanese something, but I still wanted to look it up because it'd have been just my luck that I say Japanese something, and then somebody would take offense to that in some way, shape, or form, even though that's the actual name of the species. So yeah, but yeah, Japanese spider crab. That's the actual species name that was based off of, I'm sure. But either way, besides that, the only other footage I got is basically us getting to the shelter, looking at all those memories of Lou, my sweet, sweet child, and then this right here. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a short episode, but hey, what the heck. I'd rather have this one short episode for people to kind of check out and look at, and then we just do a long finale than to record like a long finale and then have to worry about like where I'm going to split it up at and everything. It's just easier this way. So, yeah. Yeah, that's basically the story for right now. That is what we're going to stop at this moment in time. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video nonetheless. No matter the fact of that it was short, if it was indeed as short as I believe it is. And I hope you guys will come back for the finale once it comes out. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be in for a treat when it comes to this finale. Same way we were in for a treat with the last finale, with the last game. I'm sure we're going to be in for a treat with this game as well. So, yeah. Oh, man, I'm ready for it. So, with all that being said, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, go ahead. You know what you can do, but you don't have to. You can leave a like, you can leave a comment, and you can subscribe. But if you want to stay tuned to see my reactions to this finale, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so you can stay tuned for when my reaction drops for that. So yeah, on that note, I'm done. Also, before I get up out of here, I do understand that I have to make a punishment video now because I did post my previous video, part number 17, late, but I do want to go ahead and get this series finished before I decide to do that. You know, just so I don't be trying to rush through it and whatnot. And I've basically dragged this series out. I'm not gonna say I dragged it out per se, but the series has been going out pretty long anyways, because it came out at the end of June, and it is now the end of August. So basically about 2 months. Actually, that's not that bad. That's actually not bad. 2 months. I mean, probably for a regular person who probably does this as their everyday thing, that probably is pretty bad. But for me, it's actually not that pretty bad with me spacing everything out. Trying to do this 3 days a week, most of the time if I can. So yeah. But yeah, 2 months, that's not that bad. Better than me doing like Spider-Man, which took like 6 months. And that's because I believe I took a break in the middle of all that. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Anyways, that is where we're going to end this episode for today. I love you guys so much. Y'all, stay blessed, stay breezy, continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves. Continue to take it easy in your daily lives. And I will see you beautiful people in the next video. God bless y'all. I'm out once again. Get yourselves ready for that finale. Love you guys. God bless you guys in your daily lives. I am out once again. Peace. Oh my goodness. And then just, ooh, I'm really ready to deal with Higgs in this next episode. Because I kept saying, I was like, who is this H person? I said, I guarantee you it's Higgs. Then as soon as we get to the shelter, he admits that it was him taunting us with the baby pictures in our shelter. You dirty, I'm going to say it again, clanker. Okay, you dirty clanker. I'm going to deal with you in this finale. Okay, best believe that. I will make you pay for what you did to my child.